At Thanksgiving dinner, my sister stood up and announced, "We voted and you're not family anymore." Everyone cheered. I laughed softly and said, "Then I guess you won't need this." I placed a folder on the table. The moment she opened it, she started screaming. Part 1. Before we carve the turkey, Natalie said, rising from her chair with that smug rehearsed smile of hers, "There's something we need to say." Everyone went quiet. Forks paused midair. My gut clenched. I knew that tone. It was the same one she used when she got me grounded at 14 for a party I didn't even go to. "We had a family vote," she continued, looking around at everyone like a pageant queen about to be crowned, "and we've decided you're not family anymore." Silence, then cheering. My cousin Laura clapped like she was at a concert. Uncle Mitch raised his wine glass and toasted. Even my mother, my own mother, laughed and said, "Well, someone had to say it." I sat there frozen, staring at my plate. The stuffing had gone cold, but my blood boiled. My dad didn't even look at me, he just sipped his beer and muttered, "It's probably for the best." "Wow," I said, pushing my chair back slowly. "You guys actually rehearsed this." Natalie grinned wider. "You've been toxic for years. We're just finally done pretending." "You are not family," my mother added, reaching for the cranberry sauce as if we were discussing the weather. "It's unanimous." I looked around. No one spoke up, not one person. "Good," I said quietly. Then I reached into my bag. I figured this might happen. I pulled out a thick folder and placed it gently in the center of the table. The sound it made, a thunk, cut through the laughter. Natalie blinked. "What is that?" I smiled, leaned back in my chair, and folded my arms. "Why don't you find out?" She snatched it up and ripped it open, her mouth already twisted in that snide little smirk she always wore when she thought she was winning. Then she turned the first page and stopped smiling. Her face turned pale. Her eyes scanned the next page and the next. Then she screamed. I mean screamed, a blood-curdling, horror movie kind of scream. Her chair crashed behind her as she bolted upright, slamming the folder shut like it had burned her hands. "You monster," she cried. "You messed up, weirdo." Gasps echoed around the table. Joel, her husband, snatched the folder and opened it. Then his jaw dropped. He looked at me. "Is this?" I nodded once. "It's all real," I said. "Every word, every receipt, every screenshot." The table went dead silent. You could hear a fork clink in the kitchen. My mother's mouth opened, then closed again like a fish gasping for air. "You were so sure I wouldn't fight back," I said, standing up slowly. "So sure I'd stay the quiet one, the doormat, the cash cow. But guess what?" I leaned over and looked Natalie dead in the eye. "Your little show? It's over. You want to know what was in the folder? I'll get there. But first let me tell you how we got here. Because Natalie didn't wake up one day and decide I wasn't family. That decision was built over years, brick by brick, comment by comment, betrayal by betrayal. I was never their favorite. Not even close. Natalie was the star, the golden girl, good grades, big smile, knew how to work a room. She could lie straight to someone's face and make them thank her for it. I, on the other hand, was quiet, private. I didn't need attention, and they hated that. They took my silence as weakness. I moved out at 19, paid for college myself, worked 2 jobs, never asked for help. Meanwhile, Natalie flunked out of 2 majors, went to Europe to find herself, then came home and married Joel, the human equivalent of a LinkedIn profile and a blazer. I paid for half of the wedding. My parents couldn't afford it but somehow